Welcome to Show Up and Glow. My name is Jalen. This is the Cozy Corner, a space created just for you to tune in and chill out. If this interests you, I invite you to find some headphones, a quiet space, and join me for a calming and comforting experience. If this is not for you, that is okay. I do appreciate you stopping by. As you notice yourself enjoying your stay, please be sure to like and subscribe for more of this calm and cozy vibe. Let's get started, y'all. It is officially cozy season. We are in it. I personally have had days of cozy, chill weather, and it has transformed my life, as well as falling back an hour. Oh, it's just like a match made in heaven for a cozy, not quiet, but more introverted person in my personal life. It's the best season. So welcome to the Cozy Corner. If you are new here, well, just give me 1 minute. Just give me 60 seconds to give you my pitch real quick. Here's my pitch. If you are new here, have you been feeling stressed? Have you been feeling overwhelmed? Have you been feeling burnout? Have you been feeling a lot? Have you been feeling like maybe you don't even know that you're feeling you need to slow down, but you're sensing that your body needs to slow down and you don't know how to do that? You don't know where to go for that? This is it. This is it, the Cozy Corner. The Cozy Corner was created exactly for someone like you. I created the Cozy Corner in 2022, but going through my most recent photos, not my most recent photos, but like memories on my phone, I actually came up with the idea of the Cozy Corner in 2020. I did. It was summer of 2020 when we were all in lockdown, going through a global pandemic together, that I thought, I wish I could go somewhere cozy right now and kind of escape from the world. And then in 2022, the Cozy Corner was born for that very reason. Find a place on YouTube, slow down, give your body, your mind, your nervous system a little bitty break. And then you can go about and do whatever the heck you want after this. But I think I might be over 60 seconds, I don't know. That's my pitch. If you're an OG Cozy Corner crew member, thank you so much. Hello, welcome back. You already know what's up. So today, I thought it would be nice. I came across this Instagram post, and I thought it would be important to read it on the Cozy Corner, in the Cozy Corner, because while I thrive and love the fall and winter seasons, that is not the case for a lot of people. And I get it. I've never lived somewhere where the fall and the winter get really heavy and like you want to escape it. So I have a romanticized version of fall and winter. But I know the upcoming months can and will start to feel a little heavy for some. And if you're one of those people, I thought this would be just like a really, comforting message. And I found comfort in it just because some days, yes, when it is gray every day or drizzly or rainy or too cold to go do anything outside, like you feel a little miserable and you want to come inside and make yourself feel better. So that's what this post is about. And I'll give credit to the creator who came up with it because it seems like they're maybe like a cozy content creator as well. Again, this is on Instagram. But I just think it's important to start now building kind of like routines, rituals, before it starts getting really gloomy for you. That way, once it is gloomy, you already have the routines and the rituals in place. Even if you just do like 1 to 3 things. This has 12 slides that this person created. And it was kind of fun to read it because you can pick and choose what maybe you want to implement in your own life. So I have my phone right here. All right. The account is called The Sun Also Reads, and it's sun, like the sun in the sky. The sun also reads. We're just going to go through all 12 slides, and I'll read her little caption first so you can see where she's coming from. So she says, as I've shared in the years past, I always find the winter months challenging when it comes to my mental and physical health. I've learned a few things over the years that I thought I would share ahead of the clocks changing this weekend. So this is a little past. So first, and she doesn't say where she lives. I'm sure if I scanned her profile, but I'm assuming she lives up north, probably northeast in the States. Actually, let's just go to her profile. Oh, she lives in Minnesota. There we go. Okay. She says, this weekend the clocks change and it will start getting dark at 4:30 p.m. here. As someone who has struggled deeply with seasonal depression in past years, I wanted to share some tried and true tips that help me through these darkest days of the year. Sun is the key to everything. Even on days when it's too cold to go outside for long, just sit in the sun where it shines through the windows. Keep your brain active. I like to pick a topic and self-teach myself a course over the winter. Last year was growing cut flowers. I always use Notability for my note-taking. Intuitive to use and fun to play around with all the different tools. I also have Notability. It is really fun. It is really fun. Warm light. The second the sun goes down, or even 30 minutes before, turn on lamps or light some candles. This helps the transition to night feel less harsh. Warm lights. Lots of hot beverages and hot baths. I don't know if there is any science behind this, but I found a lot of success in tricking my internal body temperature into feeling higher than it would naturally be in the winter. Yeah, there is something about drinking a warm, we can all relate to that. Maybe a bath isn't your thing, but a warm beverage when it's chilly instantly warms your body up. Therefore, you instantly start to feel a little cozier. It's pretty cool. Spend time in gathering places, malls, coffee shops, parks, anywhere you can feel like you are a part of something larger than yourself. What I gathered she's like hinting at there is that when you get into these really cold months and places that you can't really go outside, or like you just don't want to go outside, it can feel very isolating. So going to a mall, going into grocery shop versus picking up groceries, little things like that. Even if it's freezing, you're still around people, and that connection is important. Hydrate. Drink lots of water. Apply lots of lotion and oil. Keep a humidifier in your home. Dehydration can be very sneaky when it comes to mental health. That one, I had no idea about. That one, I was like, oh, should I get a humidifier? I'm interested in all things to help mental health. Spend even a small amount of time making your space feel more like home. Even one can of paint spread out over a couple weeks keeps you moving physically and mentally and gives you a sense of satisfaction at the end. There's a photo of her painting a door in her house. So it's like when you're stuck inside, what can you tidy up? Or, if you feel like you've been relaxing a little bit too much, what can you feel a little bit more active doing in your home? When the weather allows it, especially if the sun is out, even for a short bit, go outside for a walk. And there's a photo of her walking with snow all over the ground, but the sun is out. Lean into winter traditions. Many of them evolved as ways to feel connected to yourself and others in these harsh months, and they really do help. This photo is of all the snow on the ground with like a little, almost like, not restaurant, but it kind of looks like a restaurant, small, with lights, like a little building, some tables outside, and then there's a man-made ice skating rink off to the side with about 24 people around in the wintertime, getting out and enjoying the season. Because, summertime comes and the sun's out and we think we can go out, but there's nothing wrong with going outside in the wintertime when the snow is out. Why Why would we just stay indoors and ignore an entire season that has a purpose here on Earth, you know? Fresh fruit and daily multivitamins. Oh, and my stomach. Fresh fruit and daily multivitamins will go a long, long way. Trust me. Yeah. When we're not getting enough sun, how do we supplement that? And the last one says, winter affects us all differently, but the key is to give yourself grace. If you find yourself feeling off, take some time to check in with yourself and try some of these tips. Sending hugs and warm thoughts always. Such a great account. I instantly followed her, and she is kind of living my cozy dream life in Minnesota. I had family in Minnesota, and the summer times were absolutely gorgeous. And I always wanted to move there because it had everything I wanted. Seasons, not a crazy summer, family, all the lakes, just so much like beauty in the nature. And I don't know, maybe someday. I recently purchased a hatch alarm. Not recently, probably like 90 days ago, about 3 months ago, but it's still new for me. I purchased the hatch alarm clock, and I started using it obviously in the summertime. I'm excited for it in the wintertime because it has helped me so much. It has helped me go to bed at a consistent time and make it really cozy. How I have my hatch alarm clock set up is that at a certain time in the night, it will kick on like ambient lighting. And then after that ambient lighting, it goes to like my wind down lighting, which is like very moody, warm lights that will like gradually fade over 40 minutes. And then once that light is done, then the ambient sounds come on to help put me to sleep. And I have 2 different ones. I start with one, and then it goes to another one to help me stay asleep. And then in the morning, for the morning alarm, it has that beautiful, gentle sunrise. And you can do it like any color you want. I still keep it a warm kind of, it's like a warmish blue tone. I know that seems counterintuitive, but it's not so warm as the nighttime one. But it has a little bit of a, just like outside in the morning when there's blue hour, it has a little bit of that. And that starts to rise for about 20 minutes. And then at 20 minutes is when my alarm actually goes off. And it's just like this super sweet kind of flute music, like pan flute. And it's been fantastic. If you have been on the fence for the hatch alarm, it's well worth it, and I use it very basically. There are so many different features to it that I just don't need. I don't really care to utilize it, but those that I just laid out, those have been a game changer. I wake up gentler, I go to bed easier, and I love the routine it has created for myself. And routines are very important as we start to get into these colder months. Something else I recently picked up to help with my mental health and feeling cozier and adding to something I'm already doing. If I take a bath at night, I always put in bubble bath, obviously. But now I purchased from the brand Higher Dose these magnesium flakes. And magnesium flakes is supposed to help reduce inflammation and also reduce the effects of anxiety. Those two things a lot of times go hand in hand, inflammation and anxiety. So you put some of these flakes in your bath. Man, it relaxes you so much. I put a little too much flakes the first time. So then when I felt like I was starting to fall asleep, and then I was like, oh no, I'm not going to be able to get out of this bathtub. I'm too sleepy. Then I reeled it back in. Basically, you put the flakes in, equivalent to the size of your bathtub. If you go a little overboard, you might fall asleep. We don't want that. And my final piece of coziness that I like to incorporate in the winter, colder months, so simple, so easy, can be affordable, don't have to break the bank, is making sure you have a pair of slippers or fuzzy socks and some type of robe. It doesn't have to be big. It can be big and fluffy and plush, or it can be kind of a thinner one, but just something to wrap around that feels like a hug. Those two things, putting them on in the morning, putting them on at night, creates such a great anchor for your mind that it is safe to relax, it is safe to calm down, and it is safe to feel safe. Which a lot of times our nervous system doesn't feel like it is safe to feel safe. Small changes are very impactful, and the more you practice them and put them into your daily routine, you'll see the effects very quickly. You really will. I know you will. So what do you do in the wintertime? I do have plenty more things, but those are some basic things. What are some things that you like to do every winter? Or, do you love the winter? Do you not like the winter? Let me know in the comments below where you stand on winter. But right now we are in fall. But right now, in this moment, during this video, winter is not here. Although, like old girl in Minnesota, it's gonna start feeling like winter, even though it's not winter yet. Right now we are in fall. The most wonderful time of year. So, if you are new here, and you waited and you stayed for the entire rest of the video, I bet you feel calmer. I bet you feel calmer. We know what we're doing here in the Cozy Corner, and if you are a regular and you stayed to the end of the video, you already know. You already know. You already know. You already know. Thank you so much for your support. Thank you for all your likes, comments, subscribes, shares, all of the things. During these next couple months where it starts to get a little, if you feel like sharing a Cozy Corner video with your friends, with your social media, please do so. We want to invite more people here to the Cozy Corner so they can experience what you just did today. A little connection, a little nervous system reset, a little bit of peace. Because we know the algorithm doesn't like peace. It wants chaos. So here we go. Here's our algorithm keywords for the week. Okay, algorithm. I know you can hear me. Algorithm keywords for the week. Disney World. Disney Adult. Rage bait. Fall beauty trends. Pause for the plane. So disrespectful. And I know he's just like circling outside. It's like, can you just move it? Don't be doing circles. This is not a show outside. No one's even out there right now. Okay. Sydney Sweeney. Sabrina Carpenter. Best fall recipes to try 2025. How to become a content creator. How to make 6 figures overnight. 5 things I would do as a millionaire. And the last one, Meghan Markle. We'll see what happens. We'll see if that helps. Thank you so much for being here with me today. You could have been anywhere on YouTube. You could have been on any of those algorithms that I just said. I'm so happy you were here with me today. I'll see you again real soon.